It's my lazy day, so excuse the fact that my hair and makeup is not done, but I just can't take this anymore, and I've been really frustrated with some things that have been going on, and I know I'm not the only one, so I'm here to talk about it. I'm kind of cold, so I'm gonna go put on a shirt, but I'll be back in 2 seconds, and then we're going to talk about this quickly. Alright, so quick little disclaimer before I get into anything. I know that there are kind of some potential misleading thoughts by the title, but every single time I do this, I always do some sort of title similar to this, and people are always so quick to judge and so quick to snap at me because apparently I'm making fun and teasing and bullying and all this kind of stuff about the boys, but really I'm not. They just haven't listened to anything I said, and it's always just really frustrating that people don't take the time to actually hear me out before they comment and dislike and say horrible things towards me as a person. So if you're Limelight here, ready to defend the boys, I'm not here to do anything harmful to them or say anything harmful. Like, I'm here to do the same thing that you are and to try and help them, so please just hear me out for a second. But basically, there's so much damn negativity and so much toxicity, and I just can't freaking take it anymore, man. It's so freaking negative, and I filmed this video, oh god, 10 times over the last couple months, and I filmed one back in like 2018 as well, and I mean, it did get a bit better for a bit, but things got worse again, and things are so freaking bad right now, and it's making me so damn angry that people can't just be civil people. Like, I get it. There's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. It's true. But we don't need any more negativity or any more drama or any more issues on top of that. And I feel like with the way things are right now, this is the worst possible time to start doing this kind of thing. People are attacking other fans. People are attacking other people who are, kind of fans. People are just attacking people in different fandoms. Left and right and center, people are being horrible to other people. It's turned into a giant competition to try and get the boys' attention, even though they're not online, even though they're not active, even though they're not allowed to be active. It's turned into such this negative, horrible thing, and it sucks because I'm gonna get deep for a second, but social media was always my safe place. It was my place to escape and a place that I could fully be myself. Over the last little bit, it has not been that way. If I go online and I have to be so careful with what I say because anything can be taken and manipulated and twisted in the wrong way, and everybody can be turned against you by one person being like, let me see what I can do today. And that's just so wrong. Like, I don't understand how people can go online with such malicious intent to harm people. And at the end of the day, for all you Limelights out there, because this is to all Limelights, this is like obviously not saying that every single person is like this, but this is who I'm addressing this video to, is to Limelights, people who are part of the Limelight fandom, who support Why Don't We. The things that are happening are hurting the boys. Flat right, that's it. Although you might not be attacking the boys and, oh, how could that hurt the boys, whatever, I'm fighting with this fan or this other person and, the BTS fandom or whatever it might be, it's hurting them. And I'm telling you this, and it's true. Like, when you either attack a fan in the fandom and you get in a fight or you have some sort of beef or you have some sort of issue, I get it. People have issues. Not everybody's gonna like each other, and that's part of life. But when you start attacking people and just like creating so much negativity, it just spreads. And it's like negativity spreads just like positivity, and it catches on and people do it, and it spreads like wildfire. And so the fact of the matter is, when you spread negativity, it's harming the boys because it's spreading negativity through the whole fandom, and then people get sick and tired of it and then they leave. And I'm saying this flat out right now, I have definitely distanced myself from the Limelight fandom just to the fact of it's so freaking negative, and there's so many toxic people that I don't even, like, it should be something that people are proud to, I'm a Limelight, I'm proud of that. No, people aren't proud of that right now. People are freaking ashamed of it. And, like, I love the boys, and I'm not saying anything against the boys. I freaking love those guys, and there's so many fans out there that I absolutely love and adore, and I'm so thankful for some of the community to bring me to, like, other people and stuff, and best friends and all this stuff. I'm thankful for it, and I'm glad I was a part of it, but it's so, like, it sucks to look at it and see that, like, so many people, especially if some of the older, like, Limelights, the older fans who are, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 kind of age range, who typically would be online, would be, saying positive things, would be interacting with people, would be a part of group chats, would be a part of that kind of stuff, but they see so much negativity that they just can't handle it, and they leave. And, like, that's the same sort of thing as me. That's the same sort of thing as a lot of my friends, and I've seen so many people just get so damn frustrated with things that they leave the fandom. And it's not that they're not supporting the boys, it's not that they're not supporting, you know, their music or whatever. They could still be listening to their music every day and streaming all their stuff and buying their merch, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, when they are not a part of, you know, the fandom online, the stan Twitter, it takes away that one less aspect of support. And although they might still support them the same level here, when they're not tweeting about them and posting about them and retweeting stuff, guess what? That's one less person sharing information. That's one less person to get their name out there. So at the end of the day, all this negativity is doing is harming the boys. It's not harming the boys' career. Like, obviously we all know the boys care about their fans. They care about us. It's whatever. Like, I've seen that firsthand. I've seen it secondhand. Like, it's a thing. And the fact of the matter is, why would you ever want to look on social media and see two people that you care about butting heads, like hating each other? Like, that's not something that should happen. There's so much damn negativity and there's so much, like, competition within. It shouldn't be a damn competition. Everyone can, you know, support the boys however they want to do that. If it's buying every single piece of merch and going on the entire frickin' tour, you do you, sis, and you have a good frickin' time doing it. If it's a matter of you're gonna sit at home in your little house and listen to the music on your, you know, iPod or whatever, your Android, and you're just gonna do that and follow them on Twitter, or even not do that, just listen to the music. That is your choice. That is, you know, it's so many different variables. People don't have the financial means as another person. Like, everyone has different, you know, incomes, everyone has different abilities to do things, everyone has different privileges to do things, and so it's like, you can't expect everyone to be the exact same and be exactly like you, because that's not how life works at all. So, like, realize that everybody's different and everybody has their own thoughts and opinions and feelings and ways they're gonna do things, and stop being so negative to each other. I'm so sick and tired of people being so mean, and at the end of the day, that's all they're doing is being mean. Like I said, it's harming the boys' careers, because now when people who are not part of the Limelight fandom look at people who are in the Limelight fandom and they see people being so negative and toxic, they look at it and now that is their impression, that is their, you know, judgment of what Why Don't We and their fans is negative and toxic. And I have seen that firsthand with other artists growing up, because I have been a part of this freaking stan Twitter thing since like 2012. I have seen the highs and the lows, the ins and the outs, ups and the downs of all different artists throughout the last freaking 8 years of my life. So I have had a little bit of experience and seen a couple things here and there, and I can say firsthand, when you see fandoms being mean and horrible and bullying other people, you don't like that artist. Because the fans are an interpretation of who the artist is as a person, or who the band is, or whoever it is. That's how it is. If you see in a freaking Miley Cyrus fan as a psychopath or whatever, then I look and I'm like, oh, Miley Cyrus must be a psychopath. And obviously I'm not saying she is, I'm not saying they are, I'm just using her as an example. It could be any freaking person. It could be Ratatouille for all I care. The Ratatouille fandom are psychopaths. And so now all of a sudden I think that Ratatouille is, you know, insane. And like, that's just how society works, is when you see somebody who embodies that thing. Limelight is supposed to embody Why Don't We and kind of represent them. Fans are a huge part of who an artist is. When you see them being negative and toxic, you assume Why Don't We is negative and toxic. And so, like I said, at the end of the day, it's doing nothing but hurting their damn career. You're hurting people. That's what it is. And I'm not saying each and every one of you out there is going to be like this, because I'm not like this. I know a lot of the people that are on here that I talk to, a lot of my subscribers aren't like this. And I appreciate that, and I love you guys, and I'm happy that you're not like that. But I just can't freaking take it anymore. I've talked to so many of my friends, ones that like I know on more of just like an internet friend level, but on like a actual like we're friends level. They're so done with it. Like, they don't want to even identify as a Limelight anymore. They don't even want to associate themselves with that anymore. They still support the boys and they're still going to see them on tour, but they don't even want to be a part of that because of how much negativity and drama and toxicity there is. And that's freaking sad to say, because I started joining like this Limelight fandom thing in like 2017. Not necessarily day one, but pretty damn close to being like a 2016 stan. Like early 2017 I kind of joined on, and it's so frustrating to see. It was such a positive place because there wasn't that many of us, and I feel like it was a small community of just a family, and then it grew bigger, and then as it grows bigger it gets more toxic, and as more people joined in, the toxicity spread to them, and I just can't take it. The amount of drama accounts, the amount of exposing, the amount of all this stuff for stupid things. And it's nothing to do with like holding people accountable or calling people out for things that they should be called out on. That I understand, and that I completely respect, and is the thing it should, like, that's how it should be, is if somebody says something racist or homophobic or whatever, they should be called out on it, and they should own up to their actions, and they should come forward and explain themselves, and in a way apologize. as long as they mean it. If they don't apologize, go ahead and cancel them. If they, you know, really think that way, that's one thing. But like, the things that are stupid, like this person lied about this. Why the hell would you lie about having Limelight or not? Why the hell would you lie about giving Limelight away? Why would you lie about doing a video message? Why would you lie about doing this? Like, what is the point? At the end of the day, music is something that's supposed to bring us together and make people happy. And the fact of the matter is, although the music can do that, the other things that come along with it, such as, you know, social media and fandoms and group chats, they're supposed to be, you know, a segment of that, a segment of, you know, positivity and something that makes people happy and brings people together. But it's bringing people together and then tearing them apart in such a negative way. And I just can't take it. I filmed this video like 10 times now, like I said, and every single time I try and keep it just like civil, and I'm sitting here just like talking calmly, trying to explain things and trying just to like put things into perspective, but I can't do that. I've tried to edit it and I've looked at it and it doesn't feel right, because the truth is I have so much freaking anger and so much like frustration with this whole situation that like I can't just sit here and act calm, because I'm really not. I have, like I said, been a part of, you know, Limelights for a long freaking time. Like, it has been 3 years now, over 3 years. And it's like, what happened? What happened to us? What was the pivotal point that changed it from something, a nice positive family, to something so toxic of like a long distance like family reunion where everybody hates each other? Like, we don't like that. We like the Sunday dinners that are nice and friendly. We don't like the family reunions where everyone hates each other and sits around on their phones and pretends to like each other but actually talks behind each other's backs. If you don't like someone, unfollow them, block them, mute them. Don't follow them in the first place. Like, you don't need to follow people. If you don't like them, unfollow them. And then don't be butthurt if someone unfollows you. Like, yeah, sure, numbers are cool and stuff, but it's not everything. It's not a freaking competition to see who can get the most followers on Twitter, who can get the most followers on Instagram. Like, yeah, sure, it's cool. I would love to have 10,000 followers on Twitter. Do I? No. And does it freaking matter at the end of the day? No. Everybody's gonna go to bed at night and wake up in the morning, and do your followers matter in between that time? No. It really doesn't. If you're somebody who is known in the fandom and is a big account, or if you're someone that isn't known and is a small account, or if you're an OG, or if you're a new fan, it doesn't freaking matter. Everybody should be here for the same purpose, is to support the boys. And if you put out content that makes people want to follow you, congratulations, here's your award, have your thousands of followers, great. If you want to expand on that and make fan accounts and post edits and dedicated time into making stuff, freaking fantastic, you do that. You're a fan that is doing that, and that is freaking great. But then don't act like you're on some freaking pedestal and above everybody else. You're still a person, and you're still here for the same reason. Although you might make really great, fantastic content that people might like, you're not a better person because you do that. And you're not a better fan because you do that. The person that sits in their room and listens to the music while they do their homework or color their picture at the end of the night over, you know, you who spends hours and hours making these edits, you're still human, you're still people, and you're still both fantastic people. Not one person is less or better than the other. Like, you're human. I just feel like with everything going on right now, this should be the least of our issues. We should not be dealing with inner fandom drama and hate. Like, can we please just be nice to each other? I need to get off before I literally combust and start crying, because when I get worked up and angry and frustrated, I cry, and I can already feel like that might happen. So I'm gonna leave it off on this. Please be nice to each other, and if you don't like something that somebody says, DM them or tweet them or talk to them about it. And if you don't want to do that, then just unfollow them or block them. It's like, it's not that deep. You don't need to have people in your life that are toxic and negative. And the same thing is, if people are, you know, coming at you for saying, oh, you know what, you're stupid, why would you like Big Plans? Like, Don't Change is obviously the better song. Like, what the heck, you're stupid. Unfollow them, block them, report them, mute them. Like, I don't care. You don't need to deal with that kind of stuff. Get it away from you so you only have a positive influence and a positive thing around you. Everybody deserves to have a happy and positive and good life. And so why is something that we should be, you know, enjoying and making us happy, making so many people negative? And I don't know. I feel like people are like, oh my god, I love this person, blah, 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 when it's too late. There's a few fans who we lost recently, and after we lost them, I feel like everybody kind of was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, this sucks, like, I'm gonna miss them so much, I love them so much, blah, 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 blah. But they never said anything like that before they were gone. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, sure, it's great to, you know, respect people and everything after they're gone, but you have to do it before then. You have to tell people you love them. You have to tell people you appreciate them, because it could be too late if you don't. And it's like, it sucks. Like, it's just, I don't understand why people find it so damn hard to be nice to each other and to say I love you and to just appreciate one another. I need to go. I'm gonna end it off on saying this. I want each of you guys to try and go above and beyond what you're doing to try and make this world a better place. And you have to start with yourself. So I want you guys to comment 2 things for me. One thing, I want you to go down below and I want you to comment one thing you love about yourself. Because each and every one of you have something, at least more than one thing. Each and every one of you are perfect just the way you are. You're beautiful, you're perfect, you're amazing, and I love each and every one of you. And I want you to love yourself, and I know it's not an easy thing to do, and I'm not going to sit here and say I love each and every part of myself. Like, I'm not going to be hypocritical and say that. Like, I struggle with issues. I struggle with self-confidence. I struggle with my own body and everything. Like, it's part of society, unfortunately, and it sucks, and I wish it wasn't that way. But I know there's something that you love about yourself, and it's not cocky to say that you love something about yourself. It's confident, and there's a difference, and each and every one of you, I want you to go down below and I want you to say one thing that you love about yourself. It could be super, super deep or super simple, like I like my fingernails, I like my hair, I like my personality, whatever it might be. And the other thing I want you to comment is something that you love about being in the Limelight fandom, a Limelight, supporting the boys themselves, something to do with Limelight or the boys. Like, again, it could be something super simple or something super deep, like I like their music, or it could be I love that they brought me to a bunch of friends. And personally, that's mine. They have brought me some of my best friends, and I'm so freaking thankful for that, and I don't know what I would do without them. So comment those 2 things, and then after you do that, I want you guys to really, really, really try to appreciate people. I recently took part in this thing called the compliment challenge that I don't know if it was a thing before or if I created it, but I was thinking about it at work, and I am striving to compliment 3 people every single day. It could be something super simple like commenting on an Instagram picture, or it could be complimenting someone at the grocery store. It doesn't really matter, but spreading that positive influence, spreading that positivity to other people, saying I like your t-shirt or your shoes or your hair looks nice today, is something so simple that we can do each and every day, but people just don't take the effort to do it. They just keep their headphones in and look down at their phone and just stay in their own little bubble. But every once in a while we need to look up and see the beauty around us and see everybody around us, because everybody deserves to feel that positive energy put towards them. And honestly, I'm telling you this flat out, the truth. When you compliment people, when you give people positive energy, it relates back to you, because when you say something nice to someone and you make someone else feel good, you feel good yourself. And so spread that positivity, spread that message, and it will come back to you. Karma is a real thing, and what goes around comes around. So spread positive messages and spread positivity, because this world is just too damn messy and life is too damn short not to. Wise words of Corey LeBerry. Oh wells over what ifs. Like, oh well, you might have tried to run a marathon and not been able to finish it, but what if you didn't try? I mean, that is a very weird example, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I want to see those things that you love about yourself, and I want to see you guys complimenting other people. If you want to use hashtag compliment challenge, go ahead and do that. If you want to spread it around, sure. If you just want to do it on your own time and keep it to yourself, do that. If you want to come back here and let me know what you did to compliment people, do that. Do whatever you need to do to hold yourself accountable and to put that positive energy out there. I know most of you have Twitter, so go on Twitter and go and tweet somebody and say, hey, you know, your icon's really pretty, or, you know, this selfie you just tweeted is really pretty, or your makeup looks super good today. Whatever it might be. It's so freaking simple, but it just takes that tiny bit of time that people don't put out. Okay, I need to go. I need to go eat some food. I need to go enjoy myself and have a relaxing Sunday before I have to go back to work for the week. So I'm gonna go. But thank you guys for hearing me out, and thank you for watching to the end of this video if you did watch to the end. Again, this is not something that I came on to say that I hate Limelights and Limelights are stupid and blah blah blah, because like I said, I am one, and I love the fact that I am one, and I love the fact that it's been able to bring me so many amazing experiences and so many amazing friends, and the fact that they are on break right now, and I just think about all the stuff I was doing this time last year, and I know this time next year I could be doing the exact same thing, and it's just, it gives me hope and it gives me some sort of excitement to look forward to, although it's very much unknown because, you know, there's a freaking pandemic going on in the world. but it gives me a little bit of hope to see, you know, what might happen in the future and what it could be experiencing, because the world has so many possibilities and so much to offer, and it's just a matter of when it's gonna happen. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you all later. Bye.